In a quiet African village, a young man married the woman of his dreams. But on their wedding night, he discovered his bride was not human at all. In a land where red earth met tall trees and the wind carried the sound of drums, there was a village called Lomoko. Lomoko was not rich, but it was peaceful. The people believed in hard work, respect, and the words of their elders. Every morning, smoke rose gently from cooking fires, and every evening, families gathered to talk and laugh under the open sky. In this village lived a young man named Tari. Tari was not the strongest man in Lomoko, and he was not the richest, but he had something many people did not have: a good heart. He greeted elders with respect, helped neighbors without being asked, and shared his food even when he had little. Because of this, people trusted him. As the years passed, Tari began to feel something missing in his life. He watched other men walk beside their wives, laughing and planning their future together. Deep in his heart, Tari wished for a partner, not just a woman to marry, but someone who would stand with him through joy and hardship. In a busy market day, as voices filled the air and traders called out their prices, Tari noticed a woman standing quietly at the edge of the market. She was selling fruits, but she did not shout like the others. She simply waited. There was something about her calmness that drew Tari closer. When he greeted her, she lifted her head and smiled gently. "My name is Nala," she said. Her voice was soft yet steady. As they spoke, Tari felt an unusual peace settle in his heart. But when their eyes met, he sensed something deeper, like a hidden weight she carried. In the days that followed, Tari returned to the market again and again. He found reasons to talk to Nala, and slowly their conversations grew longer. They spoke about life, about dreams, and about the village. Nala laughed easily, but sometimes she would grow quiet, as if remembering something painful. Before long, love grew between them. When Tari told his family he wanted to marry Nala, they were pleased. She was respectful, humble, and kind. The elders agreed, and preparations for the wedding began. On the wedding day, Lomoko came alive. Drums echoed across the land. Women danced, children laughed, and food was shared freely. Tari felt proud and joyful as he took Nala as his wife. When night finally came and the village grew quiet, Tari followed his bride into their room. His heart was full. He expected warmth, closeness, and comfort. But something was wrong. Nala stood near the doorway, avoiding his eyes. "I am very tired," she said softly. Tari nodded and sat down, giving her space. Time passed. The room was quiet except for the sound of night insects outside. When he stood and moved closer, Nala stepped back again. "My head hurts," she said. Tari waited. Later, he tried once more, hoping to sit beside her, to talk, to share the moment. "The room is too warm," she said. Then, "I need some fresh air." Then, "Please give me more time." Excuse after excuse. Confusion filled Tari's heart. He felt both hurt and worried. Finally, he spoke gently, not with anger, but with honesty. "My wife," he said, "I married you because I love you. I promise to stay with you in all things. Whatever you are hiding, I will not run away." Nala froze. She turned slowly and looked at him for a long time. Her eyes filled with tears. "If you truly mean that," she said quietly, "then you must see the truth." She stepped into the moonlight. At that moment, the air changed. Nala's body began to shift. Her legs joined together. Her skin shimmered and hardened. Before Tari could speak or move, his wife transformed into a long, shining snake. Fear rushed through Tari's body. His heart pounded loudly in his chest. Every part of him wanted to run, but he stayed. The snake lifted its head, and when it spoke, it was still Nala's voice. "I did not want to deceive you. I am under a curse." She explained that, long ago, a jealous spirit had punished her for refusing its love. By day, she was human. By night, she became a serpent. The curse could only be broken by someone who loved her enough to face the spirit realm. "The journey is dangerous," she said. "Many have tried and failed." Tari trembled, but he did not turn away. "I will go," he said. That same night, guided by unseen forces, Tari reached an ancient tree outside the village. The ground shook, and the tree opened like a doorway. Without looking back, Tari stepped inside. The spirit realm was unlike anything he had ever known. The forest was dark but alive. Animals spoke in human voices. Some warned him, some mocked him, and some tried to lead him astray. He crossed paths filled with doubt and fear. At a dark river, voices whispered his name, begging him to return, but Tari kept walking. Eventually, he faced 3 tall spirits who asked him why he had come. "For love," he answered. They stepped aside. At last, Tari stood before the jealous spirit. It laughed and tried to break his will. It showed him gold, power, and a life without suffering. Then it showed him Nala, trapped and fading. Without hesitation, Tari chose Nala. The spirit screamed as light filled the realm. The curse shattered like broken glass. When the light faded, Nala stood before him, fully human, free at last. Together, they returned to Lomoko. The village rejoiced and the elders praised Tari's courage. From that day on, Tari and Nala lived not just as husband and wife, but as proof that true love is not afraid of truth, danger, or sacrifice. And so, the elders say, true love does not turn away. True love stands firm. True love faces the darkness and chooses the heart. Please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting stories.